Hey, this is Dan. I'm doing a slightly different type of video for this YouTube channel. Well, for those of you who may be wondering how I do my Let's Play videos, especially for all those older games. And since I use a pretty modern Macintosh computer, it's a quad-core Mac Mini from 2012 with the RAM maxed out to 16 gigabytes. Well, I do have a few different ways. To start off, my screen recording software of choice is ScreenFlow. It's a pretty versatile program. And when I record a Let's Play video, I use this Apple earbud thing, which is a built-in microphone. That way, you don't get a weird double effect of the game's audio. And the nice thing is, it'll record my voice and the game's soundtrack as two separate audio tracks. But anyways, to play older games that require Microsoft Windows, I use this virtual machine on this VMware Fusion. It's a Windows XP virtual machine. Since Microsoft dropped support for Windows XP in 2014, figured it was safer to have a virtual machine of Windows XP to use. And plus, I'm a little nostalgic over it. After all, I used it throughout much of high school and part of college. Well, my initial college degree, the generic one. And even when Windows Vista came out, my college stuck with Windows XP until the summer of 2010 when they finally upgraded to Windows 7. Now they use Windows 10, but that's besides the point. Alright, it's loading. Alright, yeah, doesn't this take you back? Now on ScreenFlow, with this feature here, start partial screen capture, I can configure it so it only records like the part of the screen, like say, where the game is. As these games don't take up the entire Windows screen. They're kind of old. Many of these games will not work on versions of Windows after XP. Since Windows Vista, Microsoft pretty much rebuilt it and met a lot of controversy. For all those problems with drivers and software and stuff. Alright. Yeah. One pet peeve I kind of have with Windows is all those programs that may start up in the background. But anyways, I'll start the game for you. Yeah. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to use the game that I just did a no commentary playthrough of. But it's going to be a pretty brief excerpt. You see, that's the region of the screen just me and my mod takes up. So I said to do that. And the countdown, as the countdown goes, that's Mercer Mayer's company, as I said. Look how much space is left over. Well, it gets a little bigger when the story starts.
Hi, I'm Little Critter.
Let me just skip right to the story part. Well, they got a spider dances. See how it's a little bigger now?
Hurry up, Mom! We're gonna miss the train! We went to the city, just me and my mom. Mom gave me some money to buy tickets for the train. Mom, can I buy the tickets? Please?
Yeah. And with ScreenFlow,
Help you, Sonny? 2 tickets to the city, please.
with ScreenFlow, I could pause or stop the recording and stuff. Like now.
Here's your change. Now have a mighty fine time in the city with your mom. Here? Gee, thanks.
And there you have it. Well, let me just stop this game for you.
Are you sure? Hope you had fun in the city with me and my mom. Bye.
Yeah, look at that. It's got a timeline and everything. How it's got a pretty good video editor built right in. Yeah, and when I do the commentary for Let's Play, my voice track shows up like as a second audio track. And I could do audio ducking with it too. In parts when I am silent, the sound of the game will raise in volume a bit. And then when it detects that I'm about to talk, the volume drops so that I'm heard more clearly. I like that there. At least it wasn't like DW's B&Bi's Please from Arthur's New Year's Eve. Alright, I don't need this recording because... Don't save this because this is just a demonstration. Alright. And that's for Windows. That's for games around Windows. But what about the ones that require MS-DOS? You can't really play those on Windows XP. So I personally find like Windows 95 and 98 kind of a hassle to set up as a virtual machine. Well, I use this program called Boxer. Yeah, currently it's 32-bit only. I'm hoping they update to 64-bit before the newest version of the Mac OS is released. Yeah, Boxer, it's kind of like DOSBox. It's for the Mac, but it's specifically designed for playing old MS-DOS games. You open ScreenFlow again. Now, I'll find a game to load for this demonstration. Yeah, you can load quite a few different games into this. For this demonstration, I'll go with this old classic. Launch BusyTown. Now to check the CPU settings. Good. Yeah. Now if I want to record that, I choose the region.
Welcome to BusyTown. Climb on board the Applecopter and fasten your seatbelts. Off we go. Move the mouse to pick the playground you want to visit, and click. In the playground, you'll become a BusyTown character by simply moving the mouse.
Look at that.
The seesaw, the junior seesaw, the seesaw, the fire station, Bruno's Deli, Mr. Fix-It, Mr. Fix-It, exit. Mr. Fix-It, exit.
Ha!
Mr. Fix-It, exit. Mr. Fix-It, exit. Mr. Fix-It, exit.
Yeah, I always loved that little bit as a kid.
Mr. Fix-It, building the house.
Let's see. Yeah, my single box is like a configured virtual computer speeds. Like I like to set it to Pentium, as this is a pretty powerful computer, this Mac Mini. Quad-core i7, you know.
Hi, Huckle. Hi, Lonely. I'm building a house for the Stitches family.
Hi, Jason. Want some help?
Great. I'll go get the mortar and bricks with my forklift. We can go up and down to build a chimney.
Command and click to release the mouse. There.
Let's put shingles on the roof.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the infamous part where Huckle injures his thumb. Just to show off how this thing works. What?
Are you okay? Be careful, Huckle.
There's no avoiding that. He'll also do the new remake for 1999. It does make a good YouTube material when he does that, as you see me do. Alright.
Building the house. Mr. Fix-It. Exit. Mr. Fix-It. Exit.
I really got kicked the habit of doing that. Yeah, how I altered the text file used for this educational bit. See? Pain. Injuring your... I gotta click Control Command and click at the same time to release the main mouse. Here, I'll stop the recording. And then quit at the boxer thing. Yep, see what I mean there? Look at that. Yeah, I'm thinking I may, later this year, I may do a comparison of sorts, comparing each of the so-called playgrounds in this with the 1999 remake, like an in-depth comparison. Alright. But there are some games I use that work on like there are some games that use what they use the Scum engine. For those, I have a special open source emulator for those Scum games, ScummVM. This will let me play the living books and the humongous entertainment games too. Let's even Toonstruck. Maybe someday I'll do a let's play of that. Alright, configure it. Yeah, this default size seems to work for just about everything. Let's see now. Yeah, I can play just, like pretty much all the humongous games, except for those ones from, except for Pajama Scene 4 and Pep's Birthday Surprise with Puppa, because those weren't made with the Scum engine. All the others were.
Got milk? Not anymore. Everything is going just...
Yeah, and you can even turn on the subtitles in the settings for it as well.
No butter on toast, no ice cream, no cheddar cheese, and nothing but dry cereal. Nothing can stop me now.
Let's see.
I wish I hadn't left.
Yeah, you press escape to skip cutscenes
Maybe
and
one of my
stuff.
special spy gadgets will help me. I wonder which one I should... A bit weighty for me.
Ha! Go Gadget Pogo Stick.
I've always wanted to try that. It puts a little bounce in your day. So So this is the sleepy little Greek island of Acidophilus. I seem to have arrived unfashionably early, since nothing seems to be open. I should meet up with Monkey Penny at the Mobile Command Center.
Alright. And just for the heck of it...
Hey, want to see my tattoo? Your mother must be so proud.
Alright. I'll pause this because also in ScummVM, I could play virtually all platform versions of the humongous games, including 3DO, Mac, and MS-DOS. For example, with the DOS schemes, you could even configure the MIDI settings. But for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going with the default ScummVM MIDI settings, where it tries to emulate the ad-lib sound.
Hi, I'm Putt-Putt. I'm so excited. Mr. Firebird invited Pep and me to the fireworks factory. I bet this is going to be a great
Also, with the DOS versions of ScummVM, it retains the ability to turn on and off the subtitles within the game by clicking the T button on the keyboard.
Mr. Firebird invites everyone to come down to take a tour of the Cartown Fireworks Factory today.
It says fireworks factory.
Yeah, this doesn't have that weird DOS glitch, though, where you hold down the Alt key and everything speeds up.
Hi, Mr.
That
Firebird.
glitch always cracked up my brother and I when we were kids, because then they'd sound like the Chipmunks.
I'll give you a hand, but be careful not to touch that lever. It's for my big secret experiment.
Wow.
Just show me what you want to do.
Oh, and you can also, turn the music on and off in the DOS versions of ScummVM, too, compared to the other platforms. With the M key, just like when you're playing it on DOS. Yeah, pretty cool, huh?
Bright stars.
Oh, the squiggly worms are my favorite.
They're neat. Those hearts are sure pretty.
And unlike Boxer, ScummVM does work in 64-bit now, so that helps quite a bit. Alright, guess that's enough for now. Look at that, here's footage of both the games and such. Like the zoom out. It didn't record the sound for this one, but it did for this. And occasionally I may run into a little snag, but as I said, in most cases I use these Apple earbuds with the built-in mic when I do these Let's Play games.
Hi, I'm Putt-Putt. I'm so excited.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's all in the same resolution. Amazing how different they look. Anyways, I hope you like this little demonstration of mine, little explanation how I do my Let's Play games. And as always, stay tuned to this YouTube channel.